Hello friends, how are you doing? In the video today we will learn together how to apply for Germany visa, and we will learn how to apply if you're applying from India or applying from Egypt or applying from Pakistan. And if you're applying from any other country, you have to understand that the process will be the same. And in this video we will discuss first the visa policy, how to apply, and all the required documents. But before we start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any inquiry or question, please write it below in the comment section and I will respond to you back in 24 hours. So Germany, as a part of the Schengen area, it has similar policies as other countries in the Schengen areas. So if you are a holder of a Schengen passport or a holder of a Schengen visa, you are free to access any country inside the Schengen area, including Germany. And if you are a holder of American passport or passports from South America, you are not required to have a visa and you can stay in the Schengen area for up to 90 days. That includes North America, South America, Australia, and some European countries. But for the rest of the countries, you will need for a visa to enter the Schengen area or to enter Germany, as we are speaking about Germany in this video. So the first part in applying for the visa is to fill the application form, and the application form can be filled online, and there is only one site where you can fill this application form from any country, vedex.deblu.de, and I will leave you this site in the comments and in the video description. So if you click here, new application, it will direct you to this part, and you have to fill 5 important things: personal details, contact data, documents, travel data, and assumption of costs. So let's start and fill this form together. First, I will start with the personal details, and I'm not giving a real detail, just to show you how to fill this form. Date of birth, let's add some zeros. Okay, so you have to add dot here, place of birth. Let's say I'm applying from India, so Delhi. Country of birth, India. And of course, if you are Pakistani, you will choose Islamabad. If you are Egyptian, you will choose Cairo. It depends, of course, as a country of birth on your city of birth and your country. Single. Nationality, I will say Indian. Original nationality, India. Oh, I don't have any other nationality. Okay, then this part I will choose occupation. I will fill the occupation, and I'll choose engineer, for example, electronics. Okay, no problem. Company name, street, house number, other address information. So things with star, that means that they must be filled. Contact data, I'm filling the contact data, the street, house number, this one is not important, postal code 123, town, city, Delhi, country, India, and telephone and email are not mandatory. Then the third part here is documents, identification papers, and travel Documents. Type of travel document is ordinary passport. Travel document number 123456. Nationality ID now is this one is not mandatory. Date of issue, okay, the 1st of February, valid until the 4th of February. Okay, for example. And issuing date, state, okay, India. Okay, biometrics data. Have your fingerprints been collected previously for the purpose of applying for a Schengen visa? No, so I will not say yes because I need to have my fingerprints taken. Travel data, okay. Main purpose of journey, tourism. Member state of first entry, I'll say Germany. Okay, main travel destination, Germany. Number of entries required, multiple. And intended date of arrival in Schengen area. Okay, this one, intended in date of departure from Schengen area. I'll choose this one, for example. Duration of intended stay or transit number of days, let's say 20. Okay. Have you been issued with a Schengen visa within the last 3 years? I will say no, it's the first time application. Entry permit for the final country of destination where applicable. Okay, this one is not applicable. Reference, do you have type of reference? You need a reference. Hotel, inviting person or hotel. No, I'm going for a hotel. Name of the organization or company of the hotel, AA. The place of the hotel, AA. House number 1. Postal code 12345. I'm just showing you the data that you have to fill. Germany. And then we will move to assumption of cost, travel and living cost. Okay, travel living cost during the application stay by the applicant himself. I will cover it by myself. Means of support. Okay, I'll say I have cash and I will have also credit card. Okay, then I will click continue. Okay, your data has been checked. You may now download your visa application as PDF file. Please note that this printout is only for the purpose of preparing the application. Further steps must be undertaken to complete the application. So now I just filled my application form and I will just download it now. Download the PDF. After that, I will open the PDF to show you. It is just loading. All right, so now this is my application form and it just filled as I filled it. Okay, now I just need to download to print this application form and sign it. And now I completed the first step, which is filling the application form. And as I told you, this is the same site from where all the nationalities will need to apply to fill the application form, no matter your country is. So after completing your application form, it is time for you to book an appointment in the application center. So if you're applying from India, from this link you have to click book now, create an account and book a date to go and submit your documents. If you are applying from Egypt, you have to make an account here, make an appointment in this section to click on login and create an account on TLS contact and to book an appointment. And in this site, while booking your appointment, the service fees will be paid online, but the visa fees will be paid cash in the meeting. And if you are from Pakistan, you will have to apply using this site. This is the page where you have to apply for an appointment in Islamabad. You can apply from Islamabad or in Karachi. So by clicking here, you click continue, and by clicking continue over here, you start filling the date of the appointment that you have to go to the German diplomat for applying all your documents. And for the complete documents that you will need, you will find it in the next section. Speaking about the documents you will need to apply for the visa, the first document is your passport. Speaking about the passport must be original. The issue date must be not older than 10 years, with at least 6 months of remaining validity, and with at least 2 blank visa pages for the stamps. Number 2, you will need a photocopy of your passport. The passport photocopy is recommended to be colored, must show both data page and the photo page if they are separated. Number 3, you will need personal pictures. For the personal picture, you will need 2 pictures, not older than 6 months, clear, shows full face, with white background, and shows neutral expressions. No head or face covering accepted except for religious reasons. Number 4, you will need visa application forms. For the visa application form, it could be an online form filled online, printed, then signed. It could be also a PDF form filled on computer, printed, then signed. And also it could be a hand-filled form, printed, then filled, then signed. Its type depends on the country of the visa and will be explained individually in each video. Number 5, you will need a proof of status. For the proof of status, it varies. If you are an employee or work in a company, you will need a letter from an employer or HR office or your sponsor stating designation, the date of employment, the salary, the period of stay, purpose of visit, and financial arrangements shall also be mentioned. The letter must have an original signature and a stamp. But if you are an owner of your own company or a partner in a company, you will need a copy of the company commercial registry, and tax card should also be presented. And if you are a student in a school or college, enrollment letter should be provided. Number 6, for foreigners, you will need a legal residence permit. If you are not applying for a visa in the country of your own citizenship, you must provide the original and photocopy of your valid certificates of residence, employment, or student status, or other valid certificates of legal stay, provided by the relevant authorities of the country where the visa center is located. Number 7, you will need a proof of funds. You will also need a proof of sufficient financial means to cover the period of your intended stay, a bank statement for the last 6 months showing regular income. The original bank statement must show the applicant's name and be stamped and signed by the bank's representative. Please note that cash will not be accepted as a proof of funds. In case you don't have a bank account, a proof of any assets can also be presented. Number 8, you will need a flight reservation. The flight reservation is also an important document. A primary booking of flight ticket reservation must be presented, including the return trip. And in some cases, for some countries, this flight ticket must be confirmed. Number 9, you will need a proof of accommodation. You will also need to provide a proof of accommodation for the whole duration of the intended stay. It should be a confirmed hotel reservation. The confirmation needs to be issued directly by the hotel guest house, and clearly state the visa applicant's full name, dates of accommodation, the hotel address, and the contact details. In case you don't have a hotel reservation, you will need an invitation by the Office of Citizenship and Migration Affairs, or invitation from a host. The host can be company, friends, family, and it should indicate the address of accommodation. And those are some sites you can use to book your accommodation place. Number 10, you will need a health insurance certificate. In many cases, you will need a travel insurance certificate, especially for Schengen countries. It should be covering the whole period of stay, including the information on terms and conditions. The insurance should cover all medical expenses, including emergency hospital treatment and repartition of the period of your stay in the Schengen area, covering at least 30,000 euros. The travel insurance certificate shall be signed and stamped by the insurance company representatives, or be able to confirm it online. Those are some sites of companies you can use for your travel insurance.